Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. We're on to the next case! Man, I really hope that I got the last one right, because I'm pretty sure I didn't get the first case correct. So we'll see what happens. Bloodbath. Oh man, this is going to be a gruesome one, isn't it? Right, okay, continue.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Okay, Sherlock. Now I want to apologise if I sound a little bit out of breath. I've been rushing around all morning. I didn't know if I would get any recording done today. I'm just back from being up the street and I'm just, my mind is like racing. So I'm trying to get a couple of recordings done today. Let's examine his pupil.
The pupil is dilated.
Oh, have you been taking drugs, Sherlock?
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Okay.
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
What? Was I supposed to hold that down? Oh, right. I need to,
count the heartbeats.
I'm assuming I click with the heartbeats?
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Well, I heard two there, unless that was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
There's a reason I'm not a doctor.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but what?
As I said.
And they were tied together.
You are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic? Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Yeah, I'm all about the murder. What have we got here then? The Fate of Black Peter. And we've got a souvenir. The train whistle. And riddle and veil. So we've done those 2. Oh man. I'm still worried I didn't do the right thing. Bloodbath. The ancient Roman bath at Strand Lane is soon to be reopened to the public. But what mysteries and forgotten curses am I to conceal? Only one person can discover the truth. And it's me, Sherlock motherfucking Holmes. Oh, have we got any post? The Times. Yeah, this must be it, right? Yeah, The Times. The power of the Empire is growing stronger day by day. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium Caracal began serving the cause of the British Empire. The arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall, and is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. In other news, a train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Evesham railway station. So, yeah, we left it for Mycroft to deal with, and it looks as if he's dealt with it. So let's go to Strand Lane Bath. Oh, what's he looking at? Must be reading his notes. That antidote worked very quickly for Sherlock, didn't it? A little bit too quickly, if you ask me. I still find that really cool how he's reading the case log. Okay, continue.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Tell me about the suspects.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
Tell me about the crime weapon.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
I feel like the crime weapon's a weird way to say it. Anyway, was there any witnesses?
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He will be able to give you more details.
Alright, examine the scene in Roman baths. And find the murder weapon. I got this shit.
The steam room.
The sudatorium. Alright. So we've got a couple of things in here. Champagne bottle. I want to see, look at the little container it's in. The I don't know, jug, whatever.
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
The bucket, that's what you call it.
Unopened, it was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session. Champagne for a special occasion.
Alright, then we've got something.
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Would you really take the clothes in with you though? Oh, hello? Got people through here.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Oh, okay.
Death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
God, Watson, you're so focused in the past. Alright, let's examine this body. Right, we've got a
There
wound.
was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain.
Oh, that sounds like it would hurt. Well, I mean, if death is instantaneous, would you really have time? I suppose you would feel the pain, but it wouldn't linger because you're dead. You learn a lot from me, don't you?
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
And where's your blood came from? Oh, he's missing a ring.
Watson, he was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Okay, is there anything else to do with his hands?
Death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We get to visit the morgue at any
We
point.
don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Alright, have we got anything around here? We've obviously got a couple of guys hanging around. Oh, you've got blood in your towel. You've got some explaining, sir.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Do you touch the body at any point, Mr. Garrow?
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
You, Mr.
I'm in
Pitkin.
shock. I don't want to talk.
What about you, Mr. Blinkhorn?
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Nobody willing to talk. I see how it... Oh, steam switch. What have I done?
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Concentrate your attention on finding details that others are inclined to overlook. Why would I turn the steam on to investigate? That seems a bit... I mean, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, right? But that seems a bit daft to me. I'm not seeing anything. But I'm assuming I should be seeing something. Where's the body again? I think it's this way? That's a wall. That's not a body. Okay, that's a door. Oh, I see something. Oh, that's just like the switch. I suppose I should look at that then if it's all glowy. It's just telling me to use it. Was there a reason we had to do that? I feel like there's a reason we had to do that though. Right? There has to be.
With
There
the
has
steam
to be a
on,
reason.
I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
But I'm not seeing anything else. That's where the body was. Maybe it's just letting me know, pretty much, that you can't see with the steam on. That is what I am deducing from this. Alright. Back out here.
These
some more
clothes
clothes.
belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Oh, I suppose this would be the place where they keep clothes in. Stupid Annalise. Right, what's this over here? I'm gonna guess that's the exit. What's this?
Frigidarium.
Okay, but I wanted that in layman's terms. If I even used that correctly.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's work.
Workshop, okay. Got archaeological findings.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
I used to want to be an archaeologist. throwing that out there. Though imagine me with my inattention to detail as an archaeologist. Photo negatives. Aswan? 1888.
Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
I want to see them. Let me
A
look at
glass
them.
plate negative is missing.
Ooh.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Oh wow, that's so cool. Love things like that. There's nothing else in the shelves. See, because like the little thing didn't turn green and for the steam, it makes me think there's something I've not fully seen. Just realised my rimming there. Dear friend, I wish to organise a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology. To shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event, and record it favourably, if we treat them well enough. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore, and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. The Daily Mirror. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. He's a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety and vigour to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. I know how to say this, but it's not coming out. Aristocrats. The aristocrats! He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving authoritarian. Okay. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. So we can search our archives for 1893 in Egypt. Perform an analysis on the earth. And we've got dialogue about the champagne. Search the crime scene in the area of the Strand Lane Baths. And find the weapon. Oh yeah, we're looking for a weapon, aren't we? The Times. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Baths. Excavation research. The research efforts were about to be halted when a saviour arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the key to a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all exciting news as it develops. I used to want to be a journalist as well. Ooh, a table. Document. Does it say? This metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be a part of something larger. At the present moment, I am unable to determine exactly what it might be. Ooh.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Interesting.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Oh, another table.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
Anything else?
I will need these tongs.
Okay, I don't know why, but okay. Murder weapon? I don't know. Okay, let's go out here. What's along here? Oh, that ain't good.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Alright, well, this is where I'm going to wrap up this part here. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And I love you all. Bye!